my laptop to charge, and not to charge, to connect to Wi-Fi, and you know, so I can upload the content. This stuff will don't stay, but nothing uploaded all night long. I was thinking, okay, that's sorted out, so there is no content. Trying to update people in real life is hard. But yeah, I have a walking tour. I don't want to miss it like I did yesterday, so I'm going to quickly show you the grounds because it's good to see what the camping site look like. I've got breakfast already in the car. I'm going to yam it while I drive. It's about a 20 minutes drive, but I have to make sure I find somewhere secure to park to as well, because the car still has some valuables and stuff. So that's the plan. So this is where I slept yesterday night. So you can see there's lots of camper vans. I really like sleeping on campground land, and I think I might be pushing. I know you pay for it and it's not $3.99, but this was actually good value for money. So I paid 70 Moroccan dirham, which is about $7, you know, conversion wise. And it comes with a safe spot. You know that it's safe, no one's going to disturb you. That is the bathroom and shower right there. So hot water was available too as well, so I didn't have to worry about that. So I stayed in the other side, really quiet, no disturbance over the night. It has like a reception area which had Wi-Fi, so I was able to just upload stuff, even though the video content I wanted to do overnight, which are heavier files, didn't. So maybe the internet tripped off and obviously I needed to reload it, but I was fast asleep. I went to bed like 2. Anyways, I'm rushing off right now to this walking tour that I booked. Told me it was a okay, so I put in my sat nav. Told me it was a 20 minutes drive, so I should be getting there. Look, I'm making my nose, sorry, I'm so itchy. Wow, that's my nose so itchy. So I'll be getting there for 9:54. The tour starts for 10. So anyways, let me say bye to them. Over. Okay, I should be going to my left. I don't know what's in my nose or around my nose, but it feels horribly itchy right now. Like, oh my god, so bad. And because they have a cafe, I was able to sort out breakfast. So yesterday I was talking about, you know, how I feel like I'm not eating well enough. Like sometimes, not I forget, look, but I'm driving and I'm trying to get somewhere in time, and it's just a hot mess sometimes. So anyways, just having all the amenities in one place and me not having to worry when I woke up, it was just a case of, okay, I'm just gonna walk to a few meters and I'm able to have a hot shower and everything. So campsite might be waning, you know, rather than just, you know, random streets I usually opt for. We'll see. I'll keep you updated. But iOverland app has been a lifesaver, just to find spots at least, you know, and you can see review from previous people that have used it. Sometimes they're not up to date because obviously depends on when the guests visit, so I just try to find the spot that have the most recent reviews. So that's how I use the app. So I'm gonna have breakfast now, and I would catch you when I get to this tour group. Honestly, I should make this breakfast thing a thing, like this exact. This is my second day having it and I'm loving it. So it's just bread with egg and cheese, but it keeps me going. And I got my cup of coffee. This is the magic. Like, so crazy. Like at one point I would never drank coffee, and now it's like I take one sip and I'm like, oh, so good. But yeah, the bread is so nice. It's always freshly made. That's one thing I love about being in Morocco now. Like, it's like really soft, you know, bread. So this will fill me up till probably later in the day. But yeah, I mean, making good progress. Probably I should get there even 7 minutes earlier. So it's the parking that's usually the issue. So hopefully I find somewhere. I made it to the group tour today. Thank you, Ja. So we just met in the central and I was able to find secure parking. So I'm so grateful. And maybe to hang out with other travelers. Oh yeah, I'm gonna crack a conversation where people say, oh, I just have solo. You're gonna meet new people. Oh, also traveling, and that's a great way to meet people. It's from England, I've heard at least, but we're gonna like do introductions and stuff. Usually I tell people walking tour in every city is a great way. You get to get like local recommendations, you get to meet new travelers. It's just 10 out of 10, honestly.
And the oldest one in all the kingdom was founded in 789 until 808 by Idris II. Idris II is the founder of all the city, and he is from very, very famous dynasty here in Morocco. And you know what I mean dynasty? The dynasty, that means the family who had the power before. We have the star with the color of the peace, but the star of 5 points. We have 5 points because the Jewish people, they have 6 points. Our star only 5 points because we have 5 pillars in Islam. I'm gonna give you more information about our religion, and in the same time we pray 5 times a day. That's why. But about Blue Gate, if you want to see it, which is very famous, this one is not the real one. This one, it's a new belt by French Maréchal. We call it Maréchal Lyoté in 1912. But the real one, when you get outside for a Blue Gate, which is very big, you can find the small one in the right side. This one is the real one. It was founded in 1134. That means 800 between 800 years between both. But because there is a small and no blue on, that's why which is very big, it's very famous. Now we will get show at this entrance. We will get inside the labyrinth. That means 9th century, and you know, only means of transport inside is walking, donkey, and the mule. But there is some people, sometimes they try to use motorcycle, even it's forbidden. But if they find the police inside the old one, they will pay fine more than 200 euros because normally the neighbor, they never accept to be noisy inside the old city. But I think today we will find this because today is the day off, that's why. We are inside the biggest and the largest labyrinth in all over the world, where we have more than 35,000 streets and 5,000 dead ends. We will try to see all of them this morning. We have the architects, when they come here and they hear everything here without concrete, without iron, without nothing, sometimes they are scared. But the secret what we have here, we don't have high buildings. No more than 2 floors until the overview, and nobody can do more. Because as you know, that fest is a World Heritage protected by UNESCO since 1981. Until now, that means nobody can do anything without UNESCO authorization. And the weight of each building is on the wide of the walls. We have very, very wide walls, at least 1 meter sometimes. Why? Because we don't have pillars. And this city is very special in all Morocco. In the summertime, normally we have 50 degrees. When it's cold, it's 45. But as you know, when this temperature in the new city, inside the old one, we don't have more than 25. Because as you know, we have a narrow street and the shadow all the time. But when 25 in the street here, inside the houses no more than 15. Because the walls are very wide, as I told you, 1 meter at least. It's against humidity. And the rooms who are inside each house, they have the ceiling very high, at least 5 meters sometimes, because the heat gets up all the time. And you know, the ceiling with the cedar wood, so as to feel always very cold inside the house. We never need air conditioning because we have the natural one. That's what we are going to discover now, because when we get inside the labyrinth more, you will feel colder than where we are.
So that's how you know what bit is a dead end. Just check it out, because apparently there's 5,000 of them. So once you see that, just don't go into the street.
Show from outside, we can see a pillar, but inside the pillar we have the iron. Here we have the cedar, so as to absorb the shock.
So they don't do pillar with metal. They use cedar because they have such a light supply of it. It's like looking tall because you actually learn stuff. You're not just looking around the city, like you actually learn information. And there's always one in almost every city I've been to. So just Google free walking tour and at the end just tip the guide.
Look at this window, for example. In each house you can find a window like that one, which is with wood. And nobody can remove it because first is a word heritage, as I told you. Even we don't use it now. But in the past we call it to see without be seen. It's only for the women. If someone wants to see their children who are playing outside very fast and nobody can see them from outside. And always you can find the hose down. The host, if she wants to send the key to their children, if somebody to get inside the house, or to send the money if she needs to buy something from the grocery.
Walking tours are incredible. And I read the review, he was like one of the top rated ones. So he really knows his stuff and he's telling us some interesting facts and it's just so cool.
For making that, this is the oven. Look at from the bread smell.
So can I have some?
Yes? Did you see? They are working with the fire of the wood until now. You know that they are working only 4 hours a day. That is the oven. And they are working only 4 hours a day because, as you know, it's very warm inside. And 50 degrees outside, they are not able to work more than 4 hours. They are used only in the morning. Arab and the Moroccan, that means it's a mix between Spanish culture from Andalus and Moroccan people, Muslim people from Morocco. For example, is the mosaic down. On the mosaic we have the plaster, on the plaster we have the cedar wood. The tree art we call it Arab and Morris. And you can find sometimes written on each art Quran verse and proverbs of our prophets. And to read the Arab language is from the right side to the left side.
I have like this little bar that forces you to like bow, a sign of respect.
Take care of this.
To this particular area where they sell like saffron and perfume, and it's meant to be like the dynasty. It's a whole different history, but it's so interesting how different, things are available over there. We talked about the cameras, how it's connected to, you know, main town. A lot of stuff. But the architecture is so beautiful. The detailing is just so absolutely beautiful. With this, so mind your head between the gap and the station. It's Moroccan Adidas. I'm done. These salespeople are so funny. They're actually hilarious. Honestly, you can't miss the group because you take one wrong turn and you're toast. So it's like, stick with me. Right, this is one of the biggest mosques. We cannot go in, but because this Friday is actually the prayer time, about 2 hours, this place will be packed. Capacity is about 22,000 people. So yeah, the architecture is absolutely incredible.
There is some people normally, there is some people
There's a lot of
who
shops.
are always scared to get here. You know who?
Who?
Who will get married? Because here is going to spend too much money, and the first thing is the gold belts. You know, in our tradition, I can see our religion because it doesn't have any relation with the religion, just its habits. If a young man wants to get married, he needs to buy the gold belts like a gift to the woman. Necessary in our tradition, because you know, in the first when we heard that, it's very difficult. How can we now, for example, how can we buy the gold belt, which is cost at least $15,000 until $25,000, depend the size. It's very expensive. But in the end, there is the help from the whole family to the couple to buy the gold belts. And after the ceremony, if the couple from the poor family, it's necessary to buy the gold belts for buying the apartment. It's better than to the rent apartments.
It's very needed. Oh, no. The mints are absolutely needed. It stinks in here. The men are working really hard. Oh, that stinks.
There we make the first step. Second step is better than the metro in New York.
We're just seeing the men behind working. They basically dye the thing over there and then they dry it out. It's so fascinating to just watch. Aside from the smell, it's actually pretty cool to see. She
Pure,
gave us like a
or we
rose
can mix it with
oil
the,
as well.
always with other oils, freeze with everything.
Oh,
Better use
that is
18%.
strong. That is strong. It smells like really concentrated rose.
We have it pure and we have a cream. Because the oil we use in the night and the cream we use it like a day cream. Yeah, this is the rose cream.
Got like a rose cream as well. Thank you. We're really, really moisturized in this place.
Yes.
Oh, she also gave me a sample to try on my skin. It's actually quite interesting. Let's blend it in. Oh, glycerin. Made to the, what would you call them? Will Smith? That's definitely not the right word. The bronze maker and stuff. So, you shall hear by fire by force.
Of the library, because we are in the south side of the old university, the library of the old university. Inside more than 32,000 books of the Lorry.
Guys, so I just had to bring Mustafa. Oh, I'm joking. To tell you about this amazing tour that I'm on right now here in Fez. So he's your guy. I'll make sure to include his contacts in the description below. Definitely book. Like, he's so knowledgeable about this place and he's just showing us everything. Nice.
You are welcome in Fes. I am waiting for you.
I decided to hop in a taxi. How do you want to walk back? Because I think I'm coming down with something. Anyways, there you can see me. But every taxi has its own meter, so what tell them to reset it when you get in. But the guys already told me that to take about 20 Moroccan dirham, which is like $2. So yeah, please look at the amount of driving we're doing. Imagine walking all of this back. That's 2 hours walking backwards and getting lost. So I was like, no, thank you. Okay, just finished the free walking tour. I have a few things to say. If you're looking for like clean toilets and things like that, just walk into like a nice looking hotel. Usually they'll have like a toilet in the reception area. That's what I tend to do. This is a really nice hotel. Like it's really pretty. Like that's the swimming pool kind of area. So right here in the Medina, they have this. Few things about walking tour. Please tip the guide. Like someone's taking you around for two. That happened to me. That happened just now. Like a few of the people on tour just didn't tip the guy, and I'm like, come on, guys. Like 100 dirham. That's 100. That's like $10. Like, someone has given up 2 hours, 2.5 hours of his time. Give him something. Don't be stingy, guys. So yeah, that's one thing. Stick to the guide. It is is amazing there. You will get lost. I don't know how people try and explore that by themselves. So make sure you get a guide if you're visiting as well. What else do I want to say? Yeah, it's really nice. You get to learn so many historical things that I wouldn't have known if I did not come on this tour. So it was really, really enjoyable, and the time went quite quickly. I think I'm coming down with something, so I bought the eucalyptus kind of thing, the mint stuff to try and clear stuff, but I think I might actually find a pharmacy and get some cough tablets as well. I just don't want to be sick. Like, it's too early in the trip to be sick. But yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you. I'm going to start making my way down south. It's a 7 hours drive. Let's blast some music, let's have some fun. But let's go. Go Morocco. I really didn't have my camera on standby. I just spoke to a policeman. There's like they have a few checkpoints, but it's not a big deal. His name was Assis. So it's like, what's your number? Where are you coming from? What are you doing? And then he goes to show me the sign. There's a stop sign. Apparently I meant to stop there until the police tell me to come forward. I was going to them. Anyways, it was a very, very awesome interactions. Like Assis.